Protect your Google rankings from non-customers who leave bad reviews. Too many people are upset that they don't get what they want when they want it for the price they wanted. They need to understand and appreciate that construction contractors are better than a doctor. We want to make sure you see yourself as being better than a doctor, so at least your attitude projects how you see your value. So if and when you get a bad review, you're able to respond appropriately, especially to a non-customer. This is my online toolbox, providing weekly quick tips and reminders for all facets of marketing. Right now we're targeting testimonials and its impact on your Google rankings and how those rankings may diminish your opportunities for lead generation. So what we want you to do is, first, remember to please. This particular video travels on many different channels, so eventually wind up to the My Online Toolbox Facebook page or the My Online Toolbox YouTube channel and subscribe or like us there so you can get the weekly updates, or continue to follow us on whichever particular platform you're seeing us today. And in this particular case, last week we were featuring a customer who got a terrible one-star review from a prospect. And what we want you to do, before we focus in, we'll just talk quickly. He says that he was not understanding, mind you, this was the customer's first review, not understanding that people actually have to work during the day and not able to be home in the mornings to meet for an estimate. The customer is not flexible and clearly doesn't want the business. Well, let's take a step back before we introduce you to what the answer was of this contractor. And we have to again remind you, you are better than a doctor. And now we need to make sure that prospects appreciate it and even you appreciate it, and don't forget these topics. First, a construction contractor has to always worry about normal travel time. You even have to worry about traffic agitation with traffic jams and delays and so forth. You have to use gas, wear and tear, and other things associated to going back and forth to a prospect. A doctor simply says, come to my office, and he's neutral to every other contracted task just to get to meet someone. So keep that in mind. Also, remember, construction contractors, they need to try to be on time, call when late, and accept customer delays. A doctor, it's very simple. Come to my office and then wait. By default, you could be early, you could be late. Either way, you'll be waiting more than likely. And then also at a construction contractor, maybe they're going to make money, but they're definitely not going to be servicing customers while they're meeting with other potential opportunities. A doctor, he makes money from everybody while you're waiting. It doesn't matter who's coming to the office for any reason, he charges, but not a construction contractor most of the time. So what we want you to realize is, in last week's episode, we were leveraging this particular real example. It was only a couple of days old when we happened to be doing the episode. The contractor provided a response that's absolutely perfect. One, to make sure that this person, he doesn't understand that the contractor only was able to come at specific times, but I will bet you my life, whoever this prospect was, that he would somehow change his business day if he had to go see a doctor. So it's a perception of value and who brings what to the table. And at the end of the day, he does say that he wants an estimate and that he's not flexible and clearly doesn't want the business. And you could bet our customer, construction contractor customer, definitely didn't want this guy. If he's already complaining for an estimate, can you just imagine what an annoying person, and I'm saying it diplomatically correct, what an annoying person he would be as a customer? So please, we encourage you to go back 1 week. This is on the Facebook and YouTube channels, just to see his response. It was perfectly worded in order to show future customers how they are dedicated to their customers, regardless of what prospects are looking for at that given time. And we'll keep reminding you, remember, have your travel time, have your life, have your estimating process. Make sure it's appreciated, so if you do get a negative review, you respond in a way that's professional and making sure that people value your time and all of the effort it takes to get to them just to provide an opportunity to work, which doesn't mean you're making money. My Online Toolbox objective is to always help you grow your business specifically, not with more leads, but with more quality leads. This is My Online Toolbox thanking you again to like us on our Facebook page, subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, and never forget to start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. Have a healthy week, and we will see you next week.